Yeah, let me switch gears and ask you about the State Department approving a possible arms sale to Taiwan worth $2 billion. Now, this is an interesting move. It's drawing real criticism from China, obviously, the U.S. going around China to sell to Taiwan. China doesn't like that. What does this mean for the U.S.-China relations, and what's your reaction to this in general?
Well, I think, the Chinese clearly look at Taiwan as something like Martha's Vineyard off the coast of the United States. But Taiwan is a flourishing democracy with a strong economy, and they are an ally of the United States. And we have been providing arms to them for many, many years. China pushes back on this with a lot of rhetoric. They do influence operations inside Taiwan. And obviously, Taiwan is looking at what's happening in Hong Kong, where the people of Hong Kong are slowly but surely losing their freedom and their liberty as the Communist Chinese Party holds a capitalist democratic society inside of Hong Kong.
Yeah.
So the United States, I think, will continue to look, Democratic and Republican administrations, at Taiwan as an ally, as we have for almost 2 generations now.
Well, this pressure campaign really is accelerating, isn't it? I mean, look at the 2 million people who took to the streets in Hong Kong. Look at now the U.S. dealing with Taiwan. I mean, you've also got much of the world worried now about Huawei. Is this going to be enough pressure to get the Chinese to buckle and agree to the terms the U.S. needs them to agree to do a deal?
I think the more pressure on the Chinese, the better it helps with the deal.
I would think so, yeah.
And, 2 million people on the streets in Hong Kong with a population of 7 million it's like 80-something million people protesting in the United States. That's what the equal percentage would be. It's absolutely staggering.
It is.
And that's all generations participating in that protest. Largely peaceful, except for the occupation of the legislature. It is a clear statement that the people of Hong Kong value their liberty, value their freedom, and are willing to stand up and fight for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's really quite remarkable what's happening.
General, real quick before you go, the president is hosting the emir of Qatar today. What do you want the U.S. to say to Qatar?
Well, one of the problems we have with Qatar, to be quite frank about it, is their support for Hamas.
Right. And the Muslim Brotherhood, right? Exactly.
And while we've had relations with Qatar, we have got to get them to knock this off. And the other Arab states have had problems with Qatar as well, for the same reasons that we're talking about here, and for their support of the Iranians.
Yeah, exactly.
Which has really earned the ire of the Emirates, UAE, and also Saudi Arabia. So this administration has taken a totally different stand in terms of pushing back on the Iranians, pushing back on this behavior in the Middle East. And I think they got to look them clear-eyed and talk to them about what our expectations are going forward.
So that's
Qatar.
what this is about. I mean, I feel like it was just, a year ago, not even 8 months ago, when Qatar was really isolated. All of these, friends in the Middle East were just not dealing with Qatar. They were, the Saudis especially, because of all of what you've just mentioned, its support for terrorism. So yeah. We'll see.
Yeah, absolutely.
What comes out of these meetings?
Yeah, I think they're important meetings in an attempt to change their behavior.
General, it's great to see you this morning. Thanks so much.
Yeah, good talking to you, Maria.
General Jack Keane joining us there.